There, I'm Taylor with West Physiotherapy, and I wanted to share a quick tip today for on the trail if you are getting numbness in your toes. All right, we've got little, small little blood vessels and nerves that are running, especially along the top of your feet, and these can easily get compressed if you get your either any kind of trail shoe, hiking boot, or even a running shoe laced up a little too tight. So I'm going to demonstrate. This happened, I was out on a hike with my friend the other weekend, and we were doing, the trail went down to begin with, and I'm not sure if that's part of what caused the problem with her foot kind of sliding forward in the boot, but she said, you know, all her toes were numb, and so that was really distracting on the hike, and I knew that she had a little bit of like a wider foot in general, and so I looked at her shoe, and she had the kind of hiking boot where the laces start really low down. So she had started cinching them at the bottom and had them all like really pretty snug around her foot. And so I said, you know, I think it may be too tight across that widest part of your foot. Why don't you just see if you can loosen that one level? And sure enough, that solved the problem for her. So I want to show you when you're in your shoe. For me, my laces start a little further back on this shoe. Okay, so here's kind of the widest part of my foot, and I have a little bit of a high arch. Here's the tallest part of my foot. So these are probably your two maybe biggest culprits. Widest part of the foot, where your shoe might be too tight across there, and tallest part. Okay, it could be that you're in the wrong shoe, but it also could just be that you have it laced too tight. So if I were to start from the bottom and just lace it tight all the way up, you know, then I'm going to have it really snug, but over time there just might be a little too much compression on an artery or nerve going to your little piggies down here, and then you get the numbness. So you don't have to loosen up the whole shoe. You want it to still be snug, but find where you feel like maybe it's the tightest, and I would start with either the widest part of your foot or the tallest, and just give yourself a little slack. You're going to have to bring the slack down. Give yourself a little slack at that lower part of the foot. Wiggle your foot around in there. Just get this part of the shoe to kind of release and open up a little bit. And then you could maybe pinch it there so that when you start to snug the rest of the shoe up above, you're not going to be getting as much tightness through that one area. And then you can go on and still tie your shoe nice and tight. If it was really bad, you might actually skip, you know, a lace or something so it's not as tight. But I would say start with just loosening up that widest or tallest part of your foot. And a lot of times that can release the pressure. You get some blood flow or nerve conduction back to your toes, and problem is solved. All right, I hope that was helpful. If it was, and if you've ever hiked with a friend that's happened to, feel free to share this with them. And I'll see you later. Thanks a lot. Bye.